girls, are you ready for today's recap lesson? Well, today we're going to talk about the word leader. Leader, can you say leader? What does a leader mean? The leader is usually someone who is doing the right thing, someone that people can watch and listen to and look at to know what the right thing to do is. And that someone, when we were in our classroom, is when you are showing or doing sunshine behavior. So Miss Miller wants to talk to you about when it is time for you to go back to school, how you can be a leader in the classroom. And so I want you to think about these things because when you go back to school and you are in kindergarten, then you should be a leader in the classroom. And that means that you should be on your best sunshine behavior so that your friends can know what to do and they can say, oh, that person is a leader. I need to do sunshine behavior and be a leader just like they are. So we are going to go over some of our classroom rules that show sunshine behavior and show leadership. So I'm going to show you this, and you're going to remember these things. So this says, I can be a leader at school. And when I finish, we're going to talk about one more thing about being a leader. So if you can remember, these are our rules that we had at school. Here, the first one says, I will listen and follow directions. I will keep my hands and feet to myself. I will take care of classroom materials. I will use kind words and a quiet voice. I can be a leader at school by following the classroom rules. Following the rules is a positive choice. It helps my teachers and my friends. Yes, making good choices. So now let's go over each and every one of them. So the first one here, I will take care of classroom materials. I can be a leader at school by taking care of classroom materials. One way to do this is by cleaning up my toys when I'm finished playing with them. Yes. This is a positive choice. It helps my teachers and friends. Yes, it does. So you can remember that when we were in our classroom, we said that if you make the mess, then you need to clean it up. If there's someone who needs help, you can help them clean up as well. We all had to clean up our classroom, all had to take care of it. All right. I will use kind words and a quiet voice. I can be a leader at school by using kind words and a quiet voice. One way to do this is by using kind words with my friends and inviting them to play with me. Playing nicely with my friends is a positive choice. It helps my teachers and friends. Yes, we talked about this, about using nice words and a very nice inside voice. Sunshine behavior. All right, the next one. I will keep my hands and feet to myself. I can be a leader at school by keeping my hands and feet to myself. One way to do this is to solve problems with friends calmly by using our solution cards. Boys and girls, do you remember these cards from our classroom? If you had any type of problem, remember you could go and get these cards and find a solution. And if you couldn't find one here, then remember that you could always talk to Miss Richardson or Miss Miller. This is a positive choice, and it helps my teachers and friends. So remember, we had ask nicely, ignore, play together, say please, and this one right here is very like, please stop, Or if you couldn't have a solution, again, you could ask your teacher if you couldn't find one. All right, and I will listen and follow directions. I can be a leader at school by listening and following my teacher's directions. Listening and following directions keeps my classroom safe. This is a positive choice and it helps my teachers and friends. Yes, remember we talked about listening and following directions, and that if you didn't listen, you wouldn't know the directions, you wouldn't know what to do. And that when someone is talking, that you should have your listening ears on and your mouth closed. All right. Boy, there are many ways I can be a leader at school. My teachers and friends are happy when I am a leader at school. And that's the end. So, again, talking about being a very good leader, and that following the rules and making great choices and doing sunshine behavior is how you are a very good leader. And although this is about being a leader at school, you can also be a leader in your own house by doing all of these things. All of these are things that you can do at home as well. Listening and following directions that your parents have, keeping your hands and feet to yourself and using your kind words when you might have a problem, maybe with your sibling, your sister, your brother, your cousins, whoever, or a friend in the neighborhood. Keeping your hands and feet to yourself and thinking about talking about it would be making a good leader choice. I will take care of my classroom materials, but you can take care of your materials and things at home, like cleaning up your toys, or helping mom or dad clean up the house. Those are all great things to do. And then using kind words and a quiet voice. That is also something that you can do at home when you're, again, talking to your sisters, brothers, cousins, mom, dad, grandma, aunts, and uncles, saying please, thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Those are all very kind words. And of course, inside, we're going to use our inside voices. So not only can you be a leader at school, but you can also be a leader at home and make those great, positive, sunshine choices. So thank you for listening, and I expect all of you to be leaders at home and also when you go back to school, and that when you are in kindergarten. All right, guys, thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye.